In the words of Minister Maharaj, I wish to remind you and the world that Trinidad and Tobago is open for business.
That was the message from Deputy Permanent Secretary from the Ministry of Trade, Investment and Tourism, Ava Mahabir-Dass, on Tuesday. Speaking at the launch of the TNT Chamber of Industry and Commerce's Champions of Business Awards set to take place later this year, she emphasized the broader vision of the awards.
The Ministry of Trade, Investment and Tourism remains unwavered in its commitment to foster an enabling environment where businesses can flourish. Together, we can unlock new frontiers of opportunity and ensure that Trinidad and Tobago stands tall, not only as a hub of innovation and excellence, but as a nation proudly exporting its talent, products, and entrepreneurial spirit to the world.
She lauded the Chamber's efforts in bringing about its 20th Champions of Business event, which she said continues to acknowledge, develop, and inspire the local business community.
The Champions of Business 2025 is more than a celebration. It is a call to action, a call for businesses to rise and lead with purpose, a call for continued partnership between the private sector and the government to drive a shared vision of sustainable growth and prosperity.
The Chamber unveiled this year's theme, which is Building Legacies, and its president, Sonji Pierre-Chase, said it sets the tone to celebrate TNT's business leaders.
We would embark on an extraordinary journey in innovation at our highly anticipated Champions of Business Gala in November of 2025. Join us in honoring the visionaries who are revolutionizing our nation's business landscape and continue to build legacies that inspire new and upcoming businesses.
The Chamber also reminded that all businesses in Trinidad and Tobago, regardless of Chamber membership, are eligible to be nominated, and anyone, including members of the public, is encouraged to submit their nominations. Meanwhile, Chair of the Champions of Business Awards Committee and past Chamber President Kiran Miraj said there were discussions about extending the event beyond the 7 traditional categories.
We have discussed other categories, but we don't think we're quite ready. Whenever the Chamber introduces a category, we have to remember that there's a lot of constant research. I mean, Vashti Gayadeen is very versed in this area as our CEO, but there's a constant monitoring and research of what is happening in the business sector.
The Champions of Business Gala takes place on November 13th at the Hyatt Regency Hotel. Sonolala, TTT News.